What's up, my friends? Welcome. Get ready. Grab a snack and a bevy. It's time for you and I to have a chit-chat. Straight up facts. Tell it like it is. Laugh till you pee your pants. Cry because you probably needed to. And I can't promise, and I'm not going to throw any F-bombs, but I can promise you'll feel a lot better after listening. It's time to get personal, one-on-one, down and dirty, and have a coffee talk. Buckle up. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to another coffee talk. I'm Denise. We're going to chit-chat today so we can get something to drink. And happy June 1st. It's June 1st, peeps. Like, whoa. It went fast. So it's not Happy New Year anymore, or even we're into the new year. We're getting ready to exit the new year, friends. So, like, if you haven't gotten something done, what the hell are you waiting for? This is me. I am trying to get done as much as I can. Right now, you have to bear with me. I'm super dry because Mr. Sith and Peter both were walking around the house with their, runny nose, glassy eyes, cough. And I always ask, like, are you guys sick? Did you take your vitamins? Do you need any garlic honey? Do you need any echinacea? Do you need any tea? And as no. Did you drink your water? Yeah. Okay, except they don't. And then here's the funny part. I go to the doctor. This is just a routine thing, right? I go in for my routine thing because my eyes are horrible this year for allergies. This year, allergies in my area, I don't know if it's like countrywide, but I will say that in Northwest Illinois, we are getting fucking hammered by allergies. So I've never had allergies this bad. I get them every year. I usually just use, in all honesty, I use bee pollen. And it's not touching me this year. And my eyes look like I am in some dire straits. Okay? It's pretty bad. I'm like, I swear to God, I don't have pink eye. I'm just allergic to like everything this season. And it's really bad. So I was like, okay, did my little checkup, whatever, get home. What happens? They get me sick. Like, I can't even. So like right now I have like, well, my eyes are watering and burning and itching because of allergies. But my nose is a little congested. I can still breathe out of it because I'm doing like personal treatments. And then my throat isn't burning anymore. I didn't have strep. I don't have any of that. It's just the weird stuff that's going around right now seasonally. But it always takes me down because, hello, autoimmune. So it's not just a cold. Oh my God, I just will not get over people just staying the fuck home when you're sick. Like, I'm okay if you have like a runny nose. People have runny noses. If you have like a little sore throat, I don't really care about that. What I care about is that you're actively coughing and phlegm's coming up, or your fucking snot is a different color, and you're not really super cautious with wiping your hands and cleaning your hands appropriately. It's like a basic thing. You would think that after the whole COVID situation, that people would at least know how to wipe their fucking hands. But apparently that is not the case. So there's that. Yeah, whatever. This is actually, I think, like worse than boys suck. What else is going on? Buster, we finally have the tick situation under control. He has officially retired his Nuber status. So occasionally he has riders that have not paid their fare. And so we just flick them off. Because they're still going to ride him sometimes, but we are spotting like few and far between now. So like, I think he had one on in the last 2 weeks, just kind of hanging on for dear life. And we were like, hey, screw you, buddy. And then we burn him. just because we can. Um, yeah, we do. So I was like, okay, what else is going on? I personally, so a lot of people are asking about the diet. So this is like, they're like, you stop talking about your diet. Okay. So first off, I'm not on a diet. I want to put that out there right here. I think that as soon as you say you're dieting, you have committed to a short-term goal. Like, period. I am undertaking a lifestyle change, and it's huge because I am trying to do 90% plant-based, 10% whatever the fuck I want. It is working for me. The doctor was like really impressed. So my doctor is this awesome South African, North African. I forget where he's from. I'm so sorry. He's African. And I love him to death. And he has this amazing accent, but he is a big man. Okay. Like he is robust. Let's just put it that way. And I always, we jar each other back and forth. And he's always just like, oh my gosh, look at this is the worst South African imitation anyway, but whatever. I don't know. So this is what he sounds like to me. So he's like, oh, you look wonderful. Look at your change in your weight. And I'm like, yeah, like plant-based will do that to you. And I'm feeling like I need to start moving more. I'm signing up for more stuff. Like personally, like not that I'm actually signing up to do shit. No, not me, not a joiner, but just incorporating. I'm signing up to incorporate more movement, intentional movement, not because I move all fucking day. So I don't even understand. If waiting on people all day, taking care of pets and cleaning the house and doing shit made you lose weight, I would be the skinniest bitch on the face of this earth. Like no joke. Unfortunately, that doesn't factor into reality. So I have to start incorporating more movement. Like I'm starting to really feel good about that, even though I feel shit like right now physically. I feel good about doing that. So it's like a mental game as well. I told you guys it's all a combination of all the things. And if one thing is off, that's what sets you up for failure. So once I understood that, it was easier for me to keep going. So so I'm down 56 pounds since October of last year. And I feel like I could start going more. I just need to increase intentional activity during the day. I'm like, wow. Okay. So that being said, again, dairy is still my big no-no. And when I do incorporate dairy back in, it has to be certain kinds, preferably like a raw cheese. I don't really eat any other dairy. So there's that. All of the, quote unquote yogurts I eat are all coconut or cashew based. And I make my own milk. So it's either like almond or oat, or sometimes I'll do coconut cashew. They call it cocoa cash. Sometimes I do coconut milk. I shake it up because, I don't want to get tired of it. I'm making it, so I get to do whatever I want with it. And I sweeten it a little bit with dates, and it's yummy. I like it. I got a system, so I go with it. Going with it. That's what I'm doing. Choo choo. I don't know why I did that, but still going on. So glad that Buster is not a noofer anymore. What else is going on? Oh, we did find, like, I freaked out. I thought it was some weird bug. Yeah, we're going there. We'll talk about Cicada Palooza 2024. We usually get ants in my area where everybody does, right? So we already have it taken care of. My husband does whatever to the outside and then like lays a few traps in places that we know they might come inside so that nobody could see them. It is what it is, right? We live behind a farm. Lots of things sneak into your house. It is what it is. We're very fortunate. We don't have a lot of that. This year, I saw 3 totally different places. So I was really freaked out though. I saw these huge ass ants and I was like, what the hell kind of ant is this? Like Iron Man, Hulk ass. I was like, what are these just like poor ass cicadas? Like, what is going on? Are they just like crappy cicadas? They seem so big to me. They weren't as big as cicadas. That was an exaggeration. That was a huge exaggeration. But yeah, so I was like, telling my husband, I'm like, what the hell are these? He's like, they're ants. And I'm like, what kind of ants? So I'm like Google searching and lensing it. And turns out that they're like a huge black carpenter ant. So here's me. Oh, hell no. What do they do? Well, they don't eat wood, but they burrow in it. And I'm like, everyone says it's not a big enough issue that we need an exterminator. But because there was only like 3 in the last 2 months. But I was like, okay, fine. And we get ants. I've seen them before. I just didn't see 3 of them like over 3 weeks. Normally I see 1 outside. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so I was like, these got to go. So Mr. Sith has to do a perimeter spray this weekend just to make sure that these little guys are, move along if they're here. What else is going on? Rabbits galore. And it makes a little fuzzy Buster a little mental. We are working on his reactivity to other animals in general, like a squirrel, a bird. He just thinks they're just amazeballs. And I gotta play with you now. No, come here, friend. And I'm like, too much, dude. Bring it down like 20 notches. But he's doing much better now. Instead of barking and standing on the window, he just rests his head on the window and talks like a crazy boy. Some of you may have listened to episodes in the past where you've actually heard him do this. And it's, I don't know, it's better than barking. That's what I'm saying. Like, small steps. One small step in the right direction. Speaking of bugs, we're going to pull this up with the Cicada Palooza 2024 Northwest Illinois watch. Nothing. Nada. We got 0. I'm disappointed, but not disappointed. If you know, you know. Because I'm seeing pictures from places and I'm like, yeah, if I had that many going on, I don't think I'd leave my fucking house. I can't get groceries delivered because I don't want my fucking groceries outside with like bugs all over them. Like, hell no. And I will tell you though, I have learned so much about cicadas that in the past month that clearly they are the stupidest bug on the face of this planet. We know that much. But you know what? They live to basically knock one off, have some babies, and die. So, like, how intelligent do you have to be? We have some humans like that. Oh, I said it. I said it out loud. That was in my head. I didn't mean to say it out loud, but I did, and I'm unapologetic. What else is going on? Oh, here's the big funniest thing of the day. So, the boys are always playing Minecraft. And by the boys, I mean Mr. Sith and Peter. And I find it annoying because the sounds that are on Minecraft and the music are the lamest and most annoying things on the face of this earth. And I thought, you know what? They're like a huge platform. It's not like nobody's ever heard of Minecraft. Everybody does Minecraft around the world. Why are we not paying for rights to some sort of better music? I don't understand. I'm like, wow, you guys are cheap asses. I literally have to mute it when I'm in the room. I'm like, I can't listen to this shit. Mooing and weird sounds and the sound of the picking, when you're mining. I can't stand it. No, I don't like it. So I always tell the boys when they're playing, I don't know what you guys are doing, but it's lame. Because if I actually wanted to play Minecraft, I would have this like elaborate world of awesomeness that would blow people's minds. And so they're like, you should play. You can play, mommy. Come on, play Minecraft with us. And I'm like, no. First off, I don't do a fucking split screen. Like if you play 2 players, so Mr. Sith plays from his laptop, so he don't get to look at nobody but his shit. But Peter has it on his laptop, but wants to play with me on the TV, which means it splits my screen, which is annoying AF to me. So I'm like, yeah, I don't like that at all. But the other day, I was like, okay, how do I get just a world? And so Mr. Sith and Peter are like, hey, this is what you do. You go in and I have a character because, they had high hopes that I'd be playing one day and we'd all be like a Minecraft family. And I'm like, no. And so, so they get me in and I'm like, I want to land where everything's available to me. I never have to mind. It's always daylight until I say it's not. And no one's there. Like there's no mob people attacking me. There's no danger. There's nothing. I want that. Nobody's in there but me. Unless I invite you to. Like, how do I get that? My husband's like, we could do that. So he creates this realm world, right? I go in, I'm looking around, I'm like, whatever. I'm like floating in the air because apparently you float in Minecraft too. You can build stuff in the freaking air. So I was like looking around, I'm doing all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show these guys what Minecraft is. And so, I'm pretty damn crafty, right? So, and I'm artistic and I got this, right? I'm creative. My creative juices are going to flow through the Minecraft realm. And so I named my realm Arrows Bend. I'm like, okay. Like I was really like, you got to name it. Right? Like, duh. So I'm looking around and I found this, like, they had like a villager, like a little village already. Nobody's in it, just a bunch of houses, right? And so I'm like, these are kind of lame huts. You know what I'm saying? So what did I do? I've spent the last 3 days, since I can't sleep at night anyway, redoing and beautifying my Minecraft village. That was lame. And can I just tell you, apparently it's so fucking amazing that Peter and Carl were like, Carl's Mr. Sith, by the way. They were like, we're going to jump in your realm with you. And I'm just like, wait, what? And Peter's like, can I have an island? Can I have an island? Like, can you find me an island? I'm like, well, you could fly around and find an island, I guess. I don't know. So he found some island. He wanted to make like some cave. He put Peter on top of it. And I'm like, that's tacky AF. I'm glad it's not anywhere near my visual marker of my village. I already claimed an island that's going to be personally like my house and spa resort. But I am wrapping up the village itself, and I'm making like the entry pier and welcoming center. I've got like bushes and shrubs and flowers and waterfalls and amazing foliage. I've got cherry blossom trees. I have Zen gardens. And then Peter and Mr. Sith are like, this looks really good, Mommy. It's like, so now Mr. Sith last night was like, can I have a mountain or a place? I just want a mountain because I'm going to build, he was going to build, I think, a house, but Peter turned it into the town restaurant. I was like, okay, somebody's got to buy all the food from all the crops I have down here. And then, because I have a little market as well, like a little square market where people could come, like a farmer's market. And then, behind the restaurant on the top of like some big mountain in the trees, Mr. Sith is building a log cabin. And I'm like, look at you guys couldn't even, like, you didn't even know until you knew. Like, how amazing is my fucking world that you both need to be here. But I will tell you while they're in it, like Mr. Sith at least does his own thing. He leaves me alone. But like Peter's just like, Mommy, can I do this? Mommy, can I touch that? I'm like, hey, listen, don't touch none of my shit. That's why you have worlds. You don't need to touch my world. I gave you a whole island, man. Go do shit. Go do shit. I mean, why? Like, no. Go into your own damn realm. So that's how Amazeballs it. So I spent all these years saying I wasn't going to play Minecraft to the point where, I'll be honest with you, I find it very relaxing. I feel like it's because I'm doing it for a creative like release, but I found that it was very easy to do We had to time ourselves because Mr. Sith and I were like, we're on here way too long. Like we're like scooching on to like 2 hours. Let's get off this. But yeah, so we're like limiting our time that we're on it, but just going in and kind of playing around a little and doing the thing. So I'm finishing up my village entry visitor center today. And then next week I could start working on my island, my personal spa island. It's like a retreat place. It's beautiful. I can't wait. So yeah, so now I'm a Minecraft mom. I thought, hey, who the hell knew? Who thought? I didn't. So there's that. But what else is going on? I don't even know. Our tutoring for the summer starts next Tuesday. I'm like, holy crap, we're tutoring already. Pete starts school in August. We're going to Niagara, which is going to be fun. I don't know if they listen, but we are going to Niagara. We have been there before. Mr. Sith and I had a mini moon there. And but Peter hasn't, and he's expressed an interest to see it. So we are going to Niagara. We're going to meet up with Carl's uncle. So we're going to meet our, we call him Striko, which is uncle in Slovak. And so we're going to meet up with him. And then we're also going to meet up that day that we arrive with friends that we know from Scotland. So I'm super excited about it because I absolutely adore this woman, Paula Ann, if you're listening. And I'm so excited to be able to meet someone from online that we have chit-chatted with. We've exchanged packages, in parcels in the post. And just now we get to meet, and we get to meet like in Canada, which is so crazy. Like, hey, we're meeting in Canada. She's from Scotland. I'm from the USA. It's going to be crazy. I'm super looking forward to it. And just a couple other mini trips. That's the only one that's confirmed right now. We were going to go, we all knew that we were going to do London for Christmas and New Year's, but we decided that we were going to put all of that money aside and save it for projects around the house and the yard, which is going to happen. However, I'm still getting the bug for traveling. So next year, we're going to go back to Europe. I just don't know where. We kind of know where. We just haven't solidified anything. We're just kind of hashing it out as a family first. So, but 2025, we're back in Europe. And I think we're going to do it twice. Not sure yet. It's up for grabs. That's all I got today, in all honesty. And my voice hurts. So I'm going to stop talking. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Well, I'm not going to see you on Wednesday, but I'm going to listen. You guys listen to me. I'm going to be back on Wednesday. And I appreciate all the happy congratulations for the 150th episode. It was so much fun. Like, I really, really appreciate you, each and every one of you, because without you, I don't have a podcast. And so it's a year and a half in, 150 episodes. I couldn't even have dreamed or imagined that it would be this successful at this point. So I'm looking to see what's going to happen by the 2-year anniversary this summer. So talk to you guys later. Until next Wednesday, lead with kindness. Bye.